Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of Let's Play, well, the final part of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Okay, I need to explain myself because this is an extremely poor finale to a series, especially since it's not getting any credits. I put a lot of consideration into this. This recording, it, I lost to the fourth Elite Four after a lot of struggle for the first three, and if you see my Pokemon Red Let's Play, you should know that's something that's really bad in comparison to Pokemon Red. And I figured, you know what, it is. I'm not gonna fully say that. It's like, hang on. I'm admitting that I had a lot, like 90% of the fault in why I'm ending the series here. But there was that 10% fault. I want to keep that. This game I definitely feels harder than Red and Blue. That is my final impression on this. I think, let me give final impressions of the game later. For now, just know that I lost miserably. This is the footage that I was using. First screw up I really made was the fact that I thought I bought a lot of full restores, but I didn't because in red and in not I don't know, not red and blue, I guess. I guess I didn't notice, but Gen 2 and onwards, you can just hit down on the items, it'll give you the max you can buy. So I saw 99, it's like, oh wow, I have that much money, and I'm not paying attention. That's the thing here. I lost the drive to continue this let's play, and the way I see it is what I did with this let's play I accomplished. I showed the differences between Pokemon Yellow and Red and Blue. Once you saw the final run through of Jerk's team, to me that's the differences. That's all of them. I faced these Elite Four guys. There's no real difference in their team. And you know what? I was playing the Elite Four like I was 10 again. Like I was 10 years old, and I'm not thinking, I'm not putting my head in it. I'm not strategizing. Even in the final fight with Lance, I'm like, you know what? What am I doing? I have Tail Whip. I can lower his defense. I have Sing. I can make it go to sleep. I can do this. I can do that. I can paralyze it. And I'm not doing those kind of smart things. And I'm trying to go through brute force because I'm so focused on I want to get this done before the summer. That being said, I'm very happy I did this Let's Play. Um, Despite the fact that towards the end, like after that jerk fight, I felt like all that was redundancy. After that last jerk fight with that final team, it was all redundancy to me. Going through the victory road, which I will show, the second part of victory road, even though the jerk fight past that. Basically, the way I see it is, I made it to Elite Four. We see me defeat it before. That is my reasoning for ending it off here. Um, yeah. So how this video is working is I'm just going to talk about as if the credits are scrolling, what I usually do. The things I usually do where I talk about the project itself, talk about the game itself, all that, how I think I did. And I'm going to just keep talking until I'm done or until a half hour passes by, whatever comes first. So now I'll get to the final impressions of the game. Pokemon Yellow. That's something I would have liked as a kid, but I was happy with Pokemon Red, and then I had Pokemon Silver. Um, Playing the game, though, I like the novelty of it. I think it is really cool, especially since I was a fan, and I still do like to watch anime. Actually, I think X and Y is great. I also think Black and White was excellent. I thought it was really good. And the whole anime as a whole is very good. It's just, I lost interest after Master Quest. I don't know why. I guess because coincidentally, I also never played Gen 4, so I probably had no connection to it, but I love the direction the Pokemon series is in now. I kind of think I do think it's a bummer that the original voice cast has been changed because of the new ownership, but because I don't know who owns it now, but 4Kids is gone, thank God. I mean, but that's just the one negative consequence of 4Kids being gone is Pokemon did change a lot, but I think for the better. I think it's really cool. I love what they did. Um, and this game was a celebration of the first anime, the Kanto region. And I said in my analysis, one of my VGAB episodes on Pokemon, I forget which one honestly, but actually, I don't think I did. I don't know. I'm thinking of an article I wrote in a long time ago, back when Nintendo Chronicle was still around. I wrote that I feel really honored to be a part of a beginning of a franchise, you know, being there when it first came up. Because what other games do I love? I love Mario. I love Link. I love well, I love the Legend of Zelda series, not Link. I should say as a whole. I love Donkey Kong. I like a lot of Nintendo franchises that arrived before I was born. I also like Sonic the Hedgehog, but I wasn't a Sega kid when I was a kid. I was a Nintendo guy. So even though Sonic was around the time I was born, I think I was born when Sonic 3 came out. I think, but I don't have release dates on top of my head, but either way, the point is, a lot of franchises I've grown to love over the years. Mega Man, there's another example. Even though I got into Mega Man later in my life, these franchises I love were something I wasn't initially part of. But Pokemon is, and I was in the middle of Pokemania. I lived through that. It was really cool, and I used to have all this huge Pokemon collection. I really wish it was accidentally thrown out. Even if it wasn't, I probably would have lost it in Hurricane Sandy. But either way. I really hate how I lost a lot of that stuff. I had a huge Pokemon collection. I always displayed it in my room. I loved Pokemon, and I still love Pokemon. Um, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire was a pleasure to play. Um, and I guess I start going. I gotta stop going. Anywho, there we go again. I love. I like this game for the novelty. I'd rather play Red and Blue. That's just me. Something tells me, this is just a theory, it's most likely wrong, but I think Pokemon Yellow is more based off the Japanese version of Red and Green rather than the American Red and Blue. Because the Red and Blue didn't fix everything, but it fixed a lot of problems Red and Green had, especially with the sprites. Um, and even though the sprites are great in this game, I think they use the build from the Japanese. I don't know. That's the only theory I have because I will defend to the death. You don't have to agree with me. That's fine. But I defend to the death that this is much harder and much glitchier and problematic than Pokemon Red and Blue are. I think it's great that it started the special editions, and I'm starting to think that playing this game makes me really appreciate where we are now in Pokemon. That I definitely have to say. A lot of the snacks I had was from the fact that I'm used to the comforts and the whatnot Gen Gen 6 and Gen 2 to Gen 6. And Gen 2, I can't wait to show that. I'm not going to show it immediately. It's probably like another year before I do this, but Gen 2 did so much better. Everything was such a huge improvement over Gen 1. Like, it was no wonder why it took so long to get Gen 2 out, because a huge improvement. Huge improvement. I can't stress that enough. Um, I just had such a great time with Gen 2. Silver I played a hell lot more than I did with Red. And I love Red too, don't get me wrong there. But bottom line of the story, Yellow, I'm going to stand by the belief. I think it's more based on the much glitchier and more rushed Japanese versions of Pokemon. Because I had problems I never faced in Red. Even though towards the end, towards the end of this LP, I did, well, mostly from this Elite Four fight, I my head was out of the game. I wasn't focusing like I should have. Honestly, I just felt like I want this to end before the summer. I have this time limit, and I want to get it done. And I cut out those parts that I didn't need to because I just wanted to show the differences. That was the point of this Let's Play. And it was also because of the fact that I didn't want to disappoint people from the fact that I wasn't going to do another Pokemon Let's Play since Crystal didn't work out. I know most of this video is just me explaining myself, but I do want to talk about this project as a whole now. I don't think this is one of my better projects. I think this probably was my worst project, honestly. Unless you were one of the few people who saw my Super Mario RPG Let's Play that I would like to do again one day. That was a camcorder LP that did not go well, especially since I did it with a tube TV and a webcam. Um, so yeah, that's a thing. It was just me really experimenting with the idea of Let's Plays, because keep in mind, I don't do Let's Plays like, I'm not a Let's Player. I just do Let's Plays so I can have some content up on my channel during big down times where I can't do the VGAB weekly like I do during the summer. And I have a lot of other series to fill up the time, but I can't do them all over time, like Common Sense. What else? There's Great Gaming Music. I want to do the Bickering Gamers with my friends. I want to start doing an Amiibo series soon. I have some ideas for that. And, you know, like those are videos that take a lot of preparation, a lot of time. The VGAB, I spend a lot of my free time thinking about what subjects to do. I write them all down. I get some ideas together. And, yeah, that then I do research throughout the week during the summer because I have a lot of time to make sure all my facts are straight. And if I change my mind on something, I'll try to do my best to give the. And I know I screw up some of the analyses where I'll probably repeat a point or two. I'm getting better at that though. I definitely feel like the last season 3 was where things really hit off for me. Like season 2, I think was great. Season 1, obviously that was my amateur days with. I only had the webcam and the tube TV. I mean, what I said in the videos, I think are more important. But for the argument of quality of the videos, I needed to do better. I need to get better equipment, and as the years go by, I did. And one day, would I redo season 1? A couple videos maybe, but maybe one day I will. But most of them I think were pretty solid. What I was talking about, but now I have more quality. And that is definitely something this Let's Play did too. It helped. It showed me that the fact that the Retro 5 was a great investment for me. The only problem is, even though I have these great HD videos now for old retro games, I have the problem of it's hard for me to get in the basement during the winter time because I share that basement with my family, and they're gonna want to be there. They're out during the summer and the spring, when there's because it's warmer out. You want to go out, but they're there a lot. I'm not gonna intrude. I'm gonna share my space. It's only fair. That being said, though, my next few projects are gonna be much smaller. I want to do smaller things, let's plays for a while. I'll get to the big projects. Basically, and before you mentioned Xenoblade, I don't consider a big project. I consider that another series. Actually, in my mind, I consider it like Common Sense or like Great Gaming Music, where it is a let's play, but it's more of a series. I do. I treat let's plays separately from series. I have a series like the VGAB, but then I have a let's play, or I'll have a walkthrough. Like when I did Pokemon Snap. So yeah, for a while I'm probably gonna be playing some virtual console games I have in the Wii U. Won't be as good quality. Like if anything, if I had the game in a physical form that I could play in the Retron 5, I would. But I want the convenience of recording in my room for a while. Even though now it is summer and I can. And I'm gonna try some things out. I need some downtime with that, and the VJB is coming up, so which I'm very excited for. So yeah, back to the project as a whole. I liked showing the differences. I thought it was cool. I think it's cool. In hindsight, I probably would have put this in the Pokemon Red Let's Play, make it Pokemon Red / Pokemon Yellow. But making this a separate playlist isn't the end of the world. As well as the idea where I'll look back on this and I'll think, you know what, it was all right. I probably was putting myself down because I was so ashamed of how horribly I did with the Elite Four. I haven't done like this since I first started playing Pokemon. Probably like what, uh, 12, 13 years ago. No, more than that now. Getting old, man. I'm still young. I'm in my prime of my life. I say that because I hate people who say, "Oh, I'm old," because the N64 is like almost 20. Whatever. Honestly, whatever. I'm in the prime of my life, and I have a nice YouTube channel, nice modest audience. I'm in a good place right now. Of course, I'm rambling. It's hard because I don't have that satisfaction right now beating the game, going through the credits. This is a very different kind of ending, I know. So I'm definitely thinking off my feet here. And if you guys stop watching by now, I don't blame you. But hey, thank you for sticking with me. I really do. Thank you guys so much. I guess I'll end it off here with this video abruptly ending on the screen. Thank you guys for watching Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. maybe one day I'll go back and beat it and put it on the YouTube channel if I feel like it. I am playing off screen because I would like to beat it for myself, and if I'm ready, I'll show it off maybe. So you can probably consider this a hiatus, but it's been fun. Um, it's been challenging a little bit trying to get this actually recording because again the basement thing. But it was well worth it. It was a fun series to do, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you all guys so much for watching. I've been Billy, your video game analyzer. Have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next LP.